All right, what's up, fam? How are you doing? I see the crew is here. Let's go. Look at this. Oh, lovely to see Ika in the building. I see here Crypto Cloud. What is up, my brother? Amana, Monica, welcome. Lovely to see the crew here. Jess, what is up? These Saturday streams is where it's at. Sailing Fishing Twins, let's go. Oh, so much to break down on the chart, so we're not going to spend too much time. Let's get right into it. Mr. Fire's no stress at all. Let's go. Ika in the chat. All right, so if you are here, do not be shy. Remember to pop messages in the chat. And we're going to do a little bit of a different giveaway today. So make sure you are ready. Towards the end of the stream, we are going to do a giveaway. It's going to be a little bit different. We are going to have a QR code on screen. So you want to be logged into your Bybit app on your mobile and watching on your PC. It's the best way to do it. I know there is a way, if you are just on mobile, you can hold down the QR code and it will scan it for you and take it to the QR code. So get ready for that. There will be 5 winners. So get ready. You do have some time to get under my link if you need to make that happen. Remember, you must be under the link in order to get the gift. Oh, look at this. Look at the crew. Mr. Patrick, what's up? And you've been killing it. I just love seeing your analysis. It's incredible. And smashing the profits as always. Let's go. Crypto Cupcake in the building. What is up? And Valentine's here. Oh, South Africa in the building. Let's go. And we've heard some awesome news about developments from Bybit in South Africa. Things are about to take off. All right, so I see here already some trading information coming in. Let's go. I'm looking to open along again after a big loss with the last dip we had. Sailing Fishing Twins. So awesome to have you in the community, my brother. And this is why we're here. We trade as a community. And let's go into the trades. Oh, Warren in the building. Let's go. I think the Saturday streams are where it's at, right? This is where it's at. And be sure to stick through to the end for that giveaway. Because it's juicy and it's trading funds. And that's what's up. All right, so remember to get under the links and let's go straight into it. First of all, let's have a look at the trades. And whew, so impressed with this trade. And actually, this is a trade that I'm looking to still build. I have such a beautiful entry. I have a better entry than Jason Casper for once. Oh, so proud of myself. And it's a very small margin trade. Most of the margin already taken off the table because I'm looking to revisit, and we're going to talk about the 50K level. I might keep this trade and even add to it all the way down through 50K just to have that strong, heavy position trade. And you can see I'm keeping my leverage chilled on Bitcoin, going a bit more ape on the alts. And who says you can't make money trading ADA? Is everybody seeing this? You can trade ADA on leverage and make money. And we'll talk about the trade. We see here $71 realized in the last 24 hours on ADA. Not bad. And we see here the near trade also. Of course, cowboy leverage, crazy stuff. But you know what? Have it as a goal. Start slow, start on spot, etc. And have it as a goal. And please do request any tutorials that you want. I'm going to start doing short tutorials on every single aspect of the Bybit platform. As well as Market Cypher B, Mr. Bitman, and myself are going to collaborate on a whole range of videos on Market Cypher B. And that, I think, is going to be game-changing for the community. All right, so let me know how the crew is feeling. I mean, I'm not competitive, and I am competitive. You know what I mean? I'm competitive when it comes to having fun. I like how competition makes us better. It makes us better at being ourselves, right? Tutorial on DCA, let's go. And I mean, I could do that right now. You see, I always have my DCA bots here, ready to go, open, managing them. And I think that's awesome. Thank you so much. We will do a tutorial on DCA. Everyone is here. Let's go. Hey, Fires, I thought you weren't going to be here. Let's go. And I can't wait for the collab on Market Cypher B. I can't wait for the channel. We're actually building such a beautiful channel. And it's not just going to be crypto. It's going to be commodities. It's going to be property. There we go. Vu Manchu in the building. Yeah, we're going to be doing a perfect, well edited video tutorial guide on Market Cypher B. It's going to change the game. All right, let's get into it. I have a few things I want to talk about, and then I want to hear from the crew. So get your alpha ready. I need some alpha. The charts are hot. There's alpha everywhere. We'll talk about the banter bubbles and what's happening there. Woo, it is cold where I am, so forgive if my fingers do fumble a little bit. All right, so let's get into it. What I want to do is some due diligence. I want to recap on our larger time frame analyses. This is very, very important. And thank you to those who have been following, because it's all about consistency in this game. Those of you who have been here for multiple cycles, and we're going to talk about cycles and investment. And if anybody was here cycles ago, of course you can call yourself an OG and all the noise is reduced. All right, let's get straight into it. I am going to talk about Market Cypher B today, so just do not get scared away. We are going to do the tutorials on Market Cypher B, but I'm going to show you some very, very simple ways to use the indicator, which I think is very important. All right, so please all take note. If you do want to follow along with me on TradingView, go to your monthly time frame on Bitcoin and try to clean it up as much as you can. What I want to first show you, to show you the confidence that you can have in this indicator, are the bearish divergences on the monthly. And most of us know what a divergence is. Don't get scared off. We're going to look at trades. We're going to look at targets. But this is the big brain that I'm going to smash into the community until we get it, until we realize. Because honestly, this indicator changes the game. And I know a lot of people will say that about a lot of indicators, but trade this indicator for a few years and you will do nothing else. And we're going to talk about money flow today. We're going to take it one step further on this indicator than we have before with the community. So well done if you are here. I know it's Saturday. We're going to touch grass later, but right now we're going to work. We're going to use our brains. All right, so everyone's seeing this red line on the monthly. Of course, there are not many red lines on the monthly. And when we do see them, we take note. Very nice to see that this was the first leg of our bull market. So it did give the take profit level for anyone who entered anywhere in the bear market. And we can see that Market Cypher B on the monthly actually gave us the buy on the previous bear market. I mean, thank you, right? Look at this. Let's go to where the green dot printed there. You could have smashed 2,000% on Bitcoin just from looking at Market Cypher B on the monthly. Is everybody seeing that? Because no, I don't believe there's any other indicator that can give you that. And be aware, it is a huge brain indicator. I am not even using it to its full abilities. You can see what I have on. I also have a lot off because it is so big brain. But you know what? We get there. We level up every day. And when we see these kinds of huge structures on the monthly, it's just telling us that we're actually sleeping on the monthly. Maybe we're scalping on the daily, even on the 5 minute, and we're losing on the monthly. And you know, there's a big brain saying that says it's fine even not to be profitable as a trader in 1 month, as long as you are profitable for the year. And there it is. Larger time frames are far more important. All of these position trades, and we can see it gave it to us again to the dollar. If you bought Market Cypher B green dot on the monthly, you would have bought here. And let's have a look. Your whole portfolio going up can save your 1 month of hard, bad trading. Is everybody with me? I mean, this is 330%. The most ultimate trade you could get even on spot. Market Cypher B gave it to us with a little green dot. It said, hey, boom, there it is, printed. And look at that. Momentum, money flow, everything. Best trade ever. Same thing here. And what I want to show you is, of course, on the monthly, we don't get these divergences often, but we do get the dots. And these dots on the monthly are not to be slept on. This was our previous bull market. Here was the halfway mark of the bull market. And then right here was the choice. Are we going to 100K? Are we going to the moon? And so many influencers said, yes, 100K, 100K. I can think of at least 5 to 10 influencers that said 100%. We are going to 100K. And actually, Market Cypher B, the real traders, were seeing what was happening here. This massive, uneven mountain structure. The dreaded, bald-headed Gary Gensler, along with the previous bear and bull market. So for those big brain traders, you will already see that the momentum from the previous bull market gave a higher high. Then we got a lower high here on this, while price was so much higher up. And what's so amazing here is the ultimate take profit on the previous bull market was here. And Market Cypher gave it to you. There was a fakey green here, green. And even if you took the green, you would have got that nice pump trade up to the top 66 that we saw. And then Market Cypher B printed the red dot right here. And if you just sold half of your portfolio, 25% of your portfolio, and went down from that red dot to the green dot, is everybody seeing that? If you sold your BTC there and then bought it again at 15,000, you are literally timesing your portfolio by about 4x going down in price. And then, of course, from the green dot, we went all the way up. And it's fine to take time on the larger time frames, because this is what makes you an OG. This is what makes you buy when you should be buying, sell when you should be selling. All right, Fire's in the chat. When you trade larger time frames, patience is everything. And you know what? In this game, patience is everything. You see my DCA bots, they're still in profit. My DCA bots, I will show you. My DCA bots are still in $1,000 in profit, even though we are in extreme fear. Do you know how bullish this is for my portfolio? And you can see I'm stoked. I'm stoked because I still got capital on the side. And I've still got my Bitcoin from 18K. I ain't selling that. I ain't selling that. All right. So I hope we're all getting a little bit more convinced here on these dots on the monthly. It is absolutely essential. And lo and behold, look at this. We got the red dot on the monthly, and that is currently giving us our downtrend now. We can see what's happening here. We've seen it before. And now what are we going to get? What are we going to get right here? Are we going to get a smooth butt cheek formation? Which could literally mean for us a bearish divergence. And you know what? It's patience here. Like Miguel just said, it's patience, patience, patience. All right, so wait. I'm getting confused because people are changing their names. Is Fires traded Giants or is Fires? Yeah. Fires is traded Giants. All right. Okay, so we're going to look at money flow when we get to the weekly, but we're still on the monthly here. So we've looked at Market Cypher B on the monthly. We understand there's a red dot. We understand momentum is coming down. Let's not get confused with this right now. I'm going to look at a little bit of MFI on the weekly. But for now, just understand this purple line is our halving. We've gotten a red dot, and now we're on our way down in momentum, and we're looking for any kind of a push up. Let's just keep it simple. Simple right there. Now what I want to show you is the Fibonacci on the previous market cycles. All right, and first things first, let's just head to the previous one market cycle back. And you know what's really interesting here is I do see some similarities, and thank you to Miguel, Mr. Bitman, for this. I do see some similarities in what's happening here in 2016, possibly going to happen here, as opposed to a repeat of this. And that would be awesome because, oh, look at that black swan. If we are ready for a hammer at a black swan event like this, down at whatever, 19K, 28K, 33K, it's all the same. As long as we can buy that hammer, if we do come down, it is over. I mean, that's way surpassing our 100K. I mean, that's 1,000% up on Bitcoin, and that's the kind of buys, that's the kind of trade we are looking for. All right, so let me just do this Fibonacci. Very simple. Fibonacci retracement right from the bottom wickety wick of Thor's hammer all the way up to the top, the tippity top. And let's actually take it to this right there. And we can see that if you identify this retracement right there at the first top of our bull market at 60,000, look at this 0.382 that actually held us up. We did not even go down to the 0.618. After the massive bearish divergence, we came down all the way to the 0.786. And it was actually this level that pushed us up. So just keep that in mind when now, if we take a similar retracement And of course, the extension does work, but for the sake of time, let's go straight to the retracement on the next market. And that would be from here all the way down 15,000, all the way to the top of what could be the first top leg of our market. And remember last time, it was the 0.786 that held us up. And remember, this whole area is your golden pocket. Even the bottom is still golden pocket. And you can see where my green zone is. This is going to be I believe, the best trade that we can get on Bitcoin. And be ready even for that wick, as I say, that black swan. Because if we get similar to 2016, where we actually get this black swan and then up, it will give us one more chance to get those 16,000 buys. And you know the way we do it. We set our ladder limit orders with larger buys the lower the price goes. And you DCA. Alright, so it doesn't matter what happens here. And just have a look at that momentum. We can see it's flowing over. So just be aware it's going over. Alright, cool. And then one thing to mention, and thank you to Mr. Bitman for enlightening me on this. The Mt. Gox repayments. It is such an absolutely crazy thing, because this fund, this investment fund, actually bought Bitcoin all the way back here in 2013. 2012, 2013, right here for about $200. And I didn't realize it went that far back. But just have a look at, okay, it was really hard to know to buy Bitcoin in 2013. You had to have some insane forward thinking to be able to see the use cases of Bitcoin all the way back then. But just look at how crazy rich these people got. And they didn't repay anyone until now. We're seeing their repayments actually like changing our market because they are such OG whales. Imagine how much Bitcoin they could buy as a major fund all the way back in 2013. If we look at their profit now, where they're taking profits and repaying people, it is so big brain. It's a 40,000% up that they managed to get. It's mind blowing. And this just shows you that don't sell all your Bitcoin even at the top of the cycle. Manage your portfolio. And we can't get the tops. We can't get the bottoms. We can DCA. And if you manage to hold your Bitcoin for multiple cycles, you will be seeing these kinds of crazy ROIs. And this is OG. This is 1 cycle, 2 cycle, 3 cycles. On the 4th cycle, they are selling. Amana, they are repaying their investors, I do think. And I think we need an actual whole stream on the whole Mt. Gox scenario. But anyway, we can see here on this larger Fibonacci retracement on the monthly, it's the 0.382 that we front run. We didn't even come down to it. It was close. It was close, but we didn't come down to it. And this is the zone that I have identified. As soon as we go to the weekly, we can see that Bitcoin took a handbrake turn there. We've been looking at that zone. All right, I think monthly is good, right? Let's go to weekly. We're taking it slow. We're doing our due diligence. And we can see the Harami coming in. We can see the Harami. Have a squiz here. We've got 1 day left. 1 day left in the weekly candle. If we can just close this Harami, most of us know the pregnant mother births the new trend. And hopefully we'll see a bit of a pump here to fight this resistance. And I will actually be looking for shorts in these zones. And especially up here at the value area high. We might get a triple top scenario, which sends us down to these lower levels. We really have to take it as it comes right now. And it's all about divergences. So very important here. I just want to show you a few things on Market Cypher B on the weekly. Remember, I've said many times, the bigger the dot, the more seriously you take it. Pregnant candle indeed. Look into the Harami. The Harami candle formation, very important candle formation to understand. I mean, going back in the charts, we can just see how it's been a game changer for trend. And that's why it's one of the best candle formations to understand. All right, so the bigger the dot, the better. We got a massive dot there. We also printed the divergence. Let's go to the dollar right here, right there in that candle on the weekly. And these are weekly trades. This is beautiful stuff. And I must say, hats off to my ultimate teacher, Mr. J. Casper. And thank you to Mr. Fies, Mr. Trader Giants, for introducing me to J. Casper's TA. And to Trader Giants, I mean, Trader Giants taught me EMA. He taught me 15 minutes scalping. And look where I've come. And I mean, Jason Casper taught me most of what I'm showing you now through his live streams. And you know what? What an inspiration. What an inspiration. Not even in crypto, in how to live, how to be a person. If you're not subscribed to Jason Casper on YouTube, go and do it. Do yourself that favor. All right, so I mean, amazing. It's like, how did we not get this trade? How did we not get this 23% trade when Market Cipher B on the weekly gave us both signs? It's almost like a kick yourself in the foot kind of scenario happening here. Okay, so I'm going to show you something a little bit big brain here. Please do not get scared off. It's so lovely to have everyone here. Oh my word. And yes, Market Cipher B is what we're going to be focusing on as a community, because as we can see, if we focus on Market Cipher B and we're patient and we get these entries, and we're going to talk about how to trade just now. Very quickly, we're going to talk about how to trade. But if we learn to identify the entries, the stops, and the take profits, and we use Market Cipher B as a community, we are all going to grow together. I have seen it happen, and we're going to do it. All right, lovely to have everyone here. All right, so we will look at some cloud indicators. They are really awesome once you get to know them. And thank you for being here, Crypto Cloud. Oh, look at this chat. All right, entry. Okay, we're going to look at some entries. I have some entries on my other chart. All right, let's go. Money flow and water flow as an analogy. Water is life to plants like money flow in trading. Huge brain here from Fires. All right, so what I want to show you, and wow, so many viewers across the platforms. Let's go. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Okay, so don't get scared off here. I'm going to show you something a little bit more big brain, and let's take price out right now. We're just going to look at Market Cipher, and this is the weekly time frame if you want to follow along on your charts. Bring it on. Let's go. All right, so big brain here. Don't get scared off. We're going to be looking at the MFI, which is this green zone over here. The green zone. And we can see that when it's in the red, this was basically our buy. And right now, you know, it takes a long time to grow into this kind of it's almost like a shark. Like when you see blood in the water, you get hungry. You get so hungry and you go and you nom 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 nom, you eat up that blood. And yes, it takes a while to think like this, but when I see red, I get so hungry. So just keep that in mind. Let me quickly show you this money flow, how beautiful it is. So you see when money flow was in the red there. If we take it up to our price, look at that. If you bought Bitcoin any time that the money flow was in the red on the weekly, OG, boom, let's look at what the profits you're in right now. And I was buying. I was not selling any Bitcoin, and I was buying, even though people were capitulating. Where's the red end? So anywhere here, I mean, look at this price. You would still be 147% in profits. So you can see here, there are so many levels of confluence that can come from one indicator. And yes, it's not giving us our ape-in buys. It's not giving us money flow in the red. But what it is giving us is this. And I know this for some, I mean, this took me a long time to understand too. It took Mr. Bitban showing me again and again and again until I finally got it. And it's so OG. Have a look here at this, basically the flow of money. And as Trader Giant says, this is the flow of life. In crypto, money is the water, the life, the blood. All right, so here we can see consistently green, above the red, money flow in the green. And this bunch of patterns can be so useful. And one of the main things is this. Welcome, Mr. Pact. Let's go. Oh, loving your trading. All right, so one of the beautiful things I learned from Mr. Trader Giants are how to use the EMAs. Indeed. All right, so when we see this in the money flow, it's so important. We're looking for either the concave or the convex. And I know this is confusing at first, but have a look what's happening here. Money flow is pointing up. This is bullish on this time frame. I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to confuse the crew too much, but start to understand that the direction that this line is pointing tells us something. Look at it pointing down here. If you start to realize when it's pointing up or when it's pointing down, you can be in the money. All right, so let me not confuse the crew further. I'm going to go into some pretty simple analysis, some positions and some targets, and let's just finish our top down. All right, so we've spoken about previous markets, levels to look at. We're looking at 0.618. I brought my whole entry zone up to about 44,000, and this will be an entry into a trade. I will close my other trade out if we break below this zone. I am building along in this zone in case we moon. I mean, it could be an awesome trade. A trade built, I mean, you know, I already have a 54,100 entry, so in the wick, looking beautiful. And what I'm looking for here is to actually build this trade anywhere in this zone up to the value area high to take major profits. And I do have a stop on this trade for below this level so that if we dip down into this liquidity, I can open a whole nother trade. And I have already realized some profits on that trade. So all good. All right, so I just want to finish off the weekly here. I know we are actually, wow, having a long stream here, but let me quickly show you. And I know the crew knows about this, but please do add this indicator to your charts if you have not used it before. It is the Crypto Fear and Greed Index indicator. And it's giving us some awesome bullish information here. Look at the last time we were at this level. And keep in mind, we can go down to about the 8 or 9 level. And what was that? It was assigned to be greedy. Look at the last time we saw these low levels. If you started to buy, so we were overpumped in greed. If you just started to buy here, let's look at this zone. From here down to there. And this is beautiful. If you started to DCA here, so say you were buying every candle on this weekly candle, and you were buying, all of your buys from here would have been in profits in this zone. So every single buy that you made is now in profits, including all of these buys from 16,000. So I love this indicator. I think it's awesome. Be aware we could see much more fear. Like, don't say, okay, we're at 25, I'm just going to put everything in. No, that's not how it goes. You know, at 25, you start to get greedy. You start to put your buy the dips, your ladder limit entries, your DCA, and just be aware that this is the juice box right here. If we enter this zone, we could stay in it for however long, but in the long term, it's looking real good to come out of from historical data. All right, hope everyone's following. I'm not going to spend more time on that. I'm going to go to the daily now. And thank you to Aylar in the community for bringing me this awesome channel on the daily. I really do think this is so nice for the scalpers. All right, so we're going to zoom in a little bit here. I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun. Oh my lord, and I see the community is also having fun. So thank you for being here, everybody. I couldn't be more grateful. And get those phones ready to scan the QR code at the end of the stream. We are almost there. And I can't wait for this new style of giveaway because it's so immediate. You know, I love that. All right, so daily, pull out this channel, and thank you to Ayla. I really do like it. I have been looking at it more and more. I think it's really cool. You know, often it's the bears who are trading these downward sloping channels, and sometimes it pays to be a bear. Just remember, we are still in a bull trend. We are still in a bull trend on the larger time frames. Remember, we would need to put in a lower low. And it does look like market structure is breaking. We're not getting higher highs here. These do seem to be like lower lows. So this bearish channel, it could make sense. And we can see that it's actually given us our major buys and sells. If you bought here below the channel, beaut of a trade. If you sold here above the channel, beaut of a trade. If you bought here below the channel, beaut of a trade. Bought here below the channel, best trade ever. Sold here, great. Sold here, oh, lovely. So this really is a scalper's dream, a scalper's paradise channel. And of course, you don't even enter those trades unless you see the liquidity coming in. You can use volume, you can use even your regular RSI and add the RSI with divergences, because really that's going to be your best friend. As you can see here, Look at that. So there was a bullish divergence on the daily at support. Let's go. As easy as can be. Bearish divergence on the daily at the top of the channel. So not much confluence needed, but remember, always get that confluence. Don't trade without confluence, my peeps. Even here, it was a hidden bear, but it's extremely necessary, right? My guys. All right, so drop for me in the chat. What's happening? Have I missed out anything important here? And it's so nice to see here from this that, I mean, this channel could actually send us up further, which is really cool. This channel is giving us confluence of resistance here around the median with our very critical 60,000 line. So we're looking for a break of this level, push up to the top, short at the top. You can see why my 66 is there. It's coming, it's actually crossing this. And we know when we get confluence like this, it's going to be very hard for us to break this, first of all. And then it's going to be very hard for us to break this, because now this is double resistance here. And that could be a very, very juicy short. So I have a short waiting here, I have a short waiting here, and I have a long waiting here. And I mean, this is an awesome place to be. Awesome, awesome place to be. All right, we're getting through it. And the main thing I want to show is the $50,000 line as being the most critical line that we have right now. It's very clear here. We have some support. But if we do fall below this 50,000 zone, I do think it's more blood. And that's where I want to get out of my position to see how far down the blood comes. Critical level, put it in your charts. Very important. If we fall below this, I do see a lot more blood. And happy time blood, like buy the blood, long the blood. All right, so Mr. Sailing Fishing Twins was looking for some entries and some trades. I'm going to show you. I mean, I'm already in the long from this beautiful wick. So I'm only going to add to the long if we come below my entry. Very important. If you are looking to get into the long, I would say there is sense in starting your long here at this support. Just remember, you want to see the divergence. And right now we can see RSI is still making its way up. Yeah, so you might have to wait. You might have to wait for this long from the bottom here to play out to its take profits if you are looking to long. And I would say this zone here. Just be a patient sniper here. And yeah, I'm going to show you my actual positions shortly. Okay, and basically this is a trade I want to build. The 50k level, I'm going to keep building, maybe even add some DCAs to the trade until it breaks, until we lose it. Because I think this could actually give us some bullish momentum. I hope everybody's clear. And this is lovely. This is lovely. All right, something I want to quickly talk about is a little bit of how to when it comes to trading. And one of the major things that I learned a while ago, and I have been practicing since, and it has changed my profitability. There we go, Tommy. All right, we're going to look at some alts very quickly, very shortly. I also have some alts alpha to share. All right, but one of the most important things is plan the trade, trade the plan. Don't hop onto your software and open a trade, or hop on and quickly do some analysis and open a trade. You need to have multiple days of analysis telling you when to enter your trade. And most of you would have remembered me looking for the long there. And look at the wick that we got. It's only because I saw this zone get lost. But there was no bull. I didn't enter. I just didn't enter. And I mean, it was there. When the bull printed, that's when you shoot. As a sniper, it's fine. It's fine to watch us dump, and you just snipe. You just sit there and you snipe. When the bull comes in, you pull the trigger. And that's how I got this trade. Awesome. Entry price 54,000. Market price 59,000. So you can have your zones and you don't even have to enter at the zone. Only enter when you get the bull div. And we can see this trade is very nice. It's still in profit, all good. I'm going to move it away for now. So we can talk about if you're not in a trade for the long, what I would recommend. And I'm also going to have a look at these little short positions that I have waiting. Basically, if you want to get into a long now, you have to be patient. You do not long here. Look at all these sell wicks here. And this is very bullish that we're above this area. I would, if you want to long, either look for the bottom of this zone, right here at 56,000, and like start small there. And basically what you want to look for is this liquidity here, either this line or all the way back down at this line. So you have to be very patient now for the longs. You'll see where my next long is here. Very patient. I think we're going to get shorts before longs. And that's fine. There's always more trades around the corner. Like, being a patient sniper is always going to be better for your portfolio. Am I right or am I right? All right, so this is what I'm looking for the shorts. We can see when we dumped below this very, very specific trend line. Is everyone seeing that? This is my next look for real resistance into a short. And this is high risk, low margin, and actually the major short, which will be take profits for my long. I will take more profits from my long up here. And just remember, value area high, we could literally see value area high, and that's going to be my major short. I haven't even put it in here because we're so at value area low now. But let me quickly show, for those of you who are new, most important indicator on my chart is the fixed range volume profile. This one right here, most important indicator on my chart, and I pull it from what I see as being the start of the trend, and this is it. Start of the trend. You just pull it all the way across the time range. Doesn't matter how high or low you pull it, it's just the time. And we can see that it was literally the value area low. When we lost it, that gave us our dump. And what's happening here, I'm going to pull it out again so you can see. And for those of you who are brand new to this indicator, I'll quickly tell you, very, very important is the POC. And we can see it hasn't changed. I have a line here on the daily POC. This for me is the absolute most important level. It acts as a magnet. And you can see why my short is right there, because I do see that as being major resistance. And if we lose that level, it's always about whether we lose it. So right here we can see we came down from value area high to POC, and we lost POC. We retested it, and that's devastation down to value area low. Right now it's acting as the magnet on this daily. So remember, monthly, weekly looking a little bit more bearish. Well, weekly money flow looking up, which is cool. But on the daily, we are seeing that the POC wants us. The POC wants us back up there. And it's going to be a matter of whether we break this POC for value area high again, or whether we just lose it. And sometimes we can see the POC can bring us back up. So I hope everybody's following. This is going to be the real tell, the line in the sand. First of all, if we're able to enter back above value area low, it's going to be very bullish for the longs. Or if we get rejected here, it will be a nice short. So it's not easy on the daily time frames, which is why I'm saying go out, zoom out. And if you're not in the sniper wick entry, just be safe. And we can see here the last sniper wick entry was also here. I mean, it's so easy with this indicator. Of course, everything's easy in retrospect, but once you've looked at it backwards enough times, you can get it going forwards. Look at this. There it is. The best trade you could have got to the dollar right there. Told you to enter at the value area high, just using the regular RSI. All right, so please let me know in the chat, are you enjoying? Have you learned something today? If one person tells me they have learned something valuable today, I can walk away a happy Jordan. All right, so let's go. I haven't shown any banners. So let's go. Make sure you are under my link. The giveaway is coming up in the next few minutes. Let's go. And of course, be sure to drop your messages. Drop your alpha. And let's go. Please do smash the like button. Let's have a look here. We've got 11 likes and 15 viewers currently. So if you are viewing, smash the likes. If you are viewing, smash the likes. Oh, we had 44 in total. Very nice. 11 likes and 15 live viewers. Let's go. Smash those likes if you are here. All right, all right. So drop your alpha. It is time. I do have a few alts I'd love to look at. I mean, Pendle, I had that FOMO, you know, getting left out of a trade. We looked at Pendle yesterday. We saw it subtly breaking market structure. And of course, Bitcoin pumped and Pendle trade took off. You can see here, I've been more patient. I'm wanting to open my Pendle trade lower down, and we might still get that chance. It pays off to be patient. Look at that, 28 viewers across the platforms. Love it. So there must be some on Twitter, some on YouTube. Let's go. And soon we will also have an Instagram, if that's your place. And we are building this channel to the moon. Trader Giants and Bitman are going to be joining me. They'll have their own sections. And yeah, we're going to be basically streaming all the time. One of us is always going to be streaming. How awesome is that? All right, so Pendle, let's just look at it here on the daily. We can see this one trend line that we were mapping. And we saw a break of the trend line, a subtle break of the trend line, with some very nice momentum coming in. So this is looking good for Pendle. Remember, sideways is good. Sideways and down, not always good, but sideways is good. Consolidation, baby. I really do like this asset. I do think it is going to melt faces again. It's just about a matter of when and how low it goes. And yeah, we can see here also another structure starting to play out as we go down onto the lower time frames, which is something absolutely tradable. I do believe this is an opportunity. And I'm going to get this trade. We are going to get this trade as a community because it's beautiful. We've subtly broken market structure. We're sitting in a symmetrical triangle. Even if we get the fake out here to the bottom and then the up, we're ready. And we can see time and time again, this asset is just giving us these trades. Enough FOMO, enough missing out. We're going to get it this time. All right, so Popcat. I know the crew is really wanting to look at Popcat. And drop for me your alts right now. If there are any alts you would like to see. I see the comments flowing in. There we go. The market always pays the patient. And that goes along with the market discounts everything. So you wait for the sales, right? You don't buy something when it's so expensive, when it's so hyped, when everybody wants it. You buy it after the fact. Or when it's not trending. Or when people are in fear. When the market is in discount. Mr. Pact, hats off, my brother. I mean, that is huge brain. Oh, let's look at Rune. Lovely stuff. Learned a lot. There we go. I can go away feeling so happy now. Lovely. Hussein, welcome, welcome. Following, not so easy. All right, yeah, it's big brain today. It's big brain. But don't stress. We're going to bring out those tutorials on Market Cypher. Oh, there we go. Most certainly. Learned convex. Oh, sorry, I'm going too fast. There we go. Mr. Zaid. Happy to see it, my brother. And this is huge brain. So the convex and concave, wow. I mean, it took me about a year to even understand what was going on there. So well done. All right, you give American vibes. I mean, I've watched so much Jason Casper. I think that's why. I always say y'all. Always say y'all. All right, Popcat. I do believe this is important. And this is huge. We can just see how this massive channel has been giving us the trades. I did get one really nice trade and I kind of stepped away. Because I saw, I mean, this is just huge. But you know what? If you're getting used to trading an asset, stick to that asset. I'm so good at trading ADA now that I can actually trade the breakouts. Last night, I traded the breakout of ADA on 75x from 39 cents to 42 cents. Boom, smashed the profits. And it's because I know ADA so well. So well. I knew. Bouncing against that 39 cent ceiling, if it breaks it, we're going up. All right, so this is Popcat. And the more you study a coin, the more ready you'll be able to trade. Like, don't open a new coin and open a trade. Study that coin like it's your coin. I mean, look at the everything, the white paper. Understand a coin backwards before you trade it. All right, so we can see where the longs were, how we established this channel. All of these wicks. This is fake out above the channel. Fake out above the channel. This is your median line. And we can see now it's pretty much a no trading zone. Like, unless you want to have serious stress. Yes, there could be a long back to the top of the channel, but just look at this valence here. I mean, wow. And if anything, I mean, I think we might see something like that, right? Something like that down to the bottom of the channel and then up. Yo, and this is gnarly. I know the crew loves the gnarly coins. The crew always wants to trade the gnarly coins. All right, so we've been on here for a while. I wanted to look at Not, Avalanche, and Near. And we still have to do the giveaway. So let's do one more coin. XRP. OM is getting ready. OM, okay. Myro, Not, Rune. Oh, so many coming in. We can look at XRP. I mean, XRP is like a stable coin these days, some say. But it looks like very soon, there's going to be an actual verdict. It's been years. But very soon, there's going to be an actual verdict. And I don't think, honestly, that XRP could dump much. from here. I really don't. I think that the only thing that can happen is that XRP can pump. And not financial advice. Be ready for 29 cents on XRP. Put your stops below 29 cents. It's such a roller coaster of emotion on XRP. It's like one day they say, okay, bullish announcement from the court case. The next day it's bearish and the price just pumps and dumps on that. And wow, you know, really happy right now because I've been DCAing this entire time. And now look, all of these DCA buys have just come into profits. And this for me is absolutely no surprise at all to see XRP pumping above its resistance. Because this for me is one of the greatest assets in the world. And it's not going anywhere. We see rumors that BRICS is going to use XRP as their international payment method, which could mean actual GDP kinds of amounts moving in this coin, which would change the game. And that is why, you know, the court case is taking so long and why it's so huge, because XRP is so good that it could be really dangerous. You know, you can move $500 million in 3 minutes on this blockchain. So they have to really watch out with this. And if it does get approved as being something that is secure, you know, as a security or not a security or whatever happens, I do think long term, we're just going to come back into this channel. I'm going to come up. My only first take profit is 80 cents. 80 cents. I'm not going to even think about touching my XRP portfolio until we hit 80 cents, because that was the last major take profit and people are going to do it again. And I'm not going to sell everything. I'm only going to sell there to buy then at this support. And then I'm going to sell a little bit here to buy here. Basically going to grid bot this. And I might just start a spot grid bot on this, because this is looking juicy. I mean, look at the movement coming in. This coin ain't dead. And yeah, testing some heavy resistance here. All right, one more altcoin. I know we've got OM. Yeah, 80 cents easy for XRP. Not financial advice, easy. There's a reason it's in my DCA. All right. Why is Binance delisting Render? Why is Binance delisting Render? Where is that? Did I lose it? Where is that comment now? All right, so let's have a look at Render. I think Render has beautiful use cases now, not even for the future. I think now it has insane use cases. I do not know why Binance would delist it. So let's look into that. I think this is looking all very normal and non-manipulated on this chart. It is one of my most bullish assets. It is one of my newer DCAs. And it is one of my newer position trades. Because to me, this is just juicy. So if anyone knows why there is delisting happening, please let us know. Yeah, but the XRP army is what's up. They are the biggest crypto army in the world. Lol. Yeah, I mean, it's so volatile, hey. But anyway, let's look at Render. So for me, it's just simple. We just have to be very patient here. So right here is what I'm looking at. This line, 5.3 cents. Because we've broken all of these levels now, I'm going to be a little bit patient for the long here. What's interesting is we have seen a double bull come in. Very likely we're going to break this. Break this, retest it, and boom. Break this. Oof, imagine, break this, retest that level and that level together, and boom. Boom. I do like this asset. For those of you who don't know, Render is basically a blockchain supercomputer. So things that are not possible to render. So to render means basically to take something that you've created, like in an editing program like video or a game, and then rendering is when you take that and you make it into a final product that can be downloaded, etc., or played. And basically, people are making such huge things like massive visual presentations that get projected onto skyscraper buildings, etc., and you can't render those even on 1,000 of the best computers in the world. And on Render you can, in very short time, for very cheap. So I honestly think that this dip is just due to Bitcoin, TA, etc. And the best thing to do is you go to CoinMarketCap, you go to the headlines, you type in Render, And this is going to tell us, I'm pretty sure, exactly what's going on here. And then you come down to the news. So here we go. Render news. Top analyst reveals Solana and these two altcoins. Ooh, ready to soar. I also do think Render's ready to soar. All right. So it's looking bullish. Yeah, I don't know why Binance has done that. I don't know why Binance has done that. I mean, is that legit? Binance delists Render. Delist Render spot trading pairs. Render, but it's not Render against USDT. So it looks like they're going to keep Render against... Oh no, they are taking it off. Who knows? I really don't know. Does anybody have the alpha there? But let's just see what these coins are that are ready to soar. Okay, so I've heard a lot about Cybro, but I know nothing about it. So next one, we're going to look at Cybro. INJ in my DCA. Let's go. Render in my DCA. The future of digital rendering. Oh, I really do believe in this coin. All right, so I think let's leave it there. It's been a lovely stream, and it's time for our giveaway. So if you have your phone ready, just be ready. And you see here how the banter bubbles are reconnecting like this. It's almost time. It's almost time. I do believe they're going to send the claim link soon. So get ready for that. But I'm about to throw up the giveaway. So just let me know in the chat, is everybody ready for the giveaway? So at the moment, what you have to do is like open it and then refresh it, and then it shows you your points. So it's a bit glitchy right now, which means they're working on it. You can see on this account, I have 136 million. On my other accounts, I have about 75 million on each. So it's looking good. We'll see how much gummy we get. Gummy's dropped down to 1 cent. So who knows? Is it a time to buy gummy for a moonshot? I mean, I think gummy's literally just dumped like this because of Bitcoin dumping. So I do feel bad for those who actually bought gummy at like 10 cents, like a lot, like $1,000 or something, because now it's obviously much less. But I'm all right because I only kept what I got airdropped, and that's my moon bag. That's what I'm going to hold. All right. So the giveaway is a QR code I'm about to bring up, and you need to either tap it on your phone, if your phone can do that, or you need to scan it with your phone. So the best is to be viewing your charts on PC with me, following along if you have a PC, and then use your phone to scan the QR code when I show it. All right, I see ready. I see ready. I see ready. So why are they delisting Render? Like, why would you do that? Maybe it's just some disagreement they had with them or something. Oh, there we go. It's just migrating to a new address. Mr. Warren, thank you for the alpha. So nothing terrible. They're just doing upgrades. All right, Cult DAO. Yeah, no, we knew about Cult DAO. Okay. Liquidity issues. I don't think the Render has a liquidity issue. LFT. I don't know why is LFT gone? Very, very interesting. Okay, so I think everyone's ready. Born ready. All right, I'm going to throw it up and let me know in the chat if you get it. Let me know if you get it. There it is. There is the QR code. Let me know if it is working. I'll also look on my phone as you claim it. I can see when you claim it. Very cool. All right. I see. 0 to 5 claimed. Let's go. Let's go. Are we able to claim it? Looks like it should still be active. It's not expired. 3 of 5 claimed. Let's go. Jess. Very nice. It looks like Linley. Desmond. Oh, my crew is getting the funds. This is what makes me so happy. And this is just the start. This is just the start. Jess got one. Beautiful. All right. So make sure you are under my link. As we can see, real funds are being claimed. And there are still 2 positions left. Only 3 have been claimed for this giveaway so far. Very, very nice. So this will continue to be active. The link is in the description, so make sure there are still 2 ready to go. I'm going to end the stream now, but of course you can just refresh it and go to the end if you still need the QR code. All right, I hope everyone has had an awesome time on the stream. I so much Appreciate everybody being here. We are literally, wag me, we all going to the moon. We all going to make it. Wag me, let's go. All right, thanks again everybody for being here. Please remember, touch some grass. It is the weekend. Start trading again on Monday. And remember, always play from a position of power and strength. Use your stop loss and do not get wrecked. Thanks again everybody, and goodbye.